Hello, so welcome to Derek's home. I wanted to show you some bits and pieces on this tank. Here's Derek and here's his friend Dwayne the Rock Johnson. And the reason why I'm doing this video today is because I wanted to talk a little bit about this tank. I actually set this up, I believe, sometime around 2012, maybe 2013, but I think it was more 2012. And just recently, there's a couple of issues with it, nothing crazy, but it sort of spurred me into thinking to give it a little bit of a refresh. Now, the waterfall used to waterfall, but somehow it's made a hole, I think, somewhere, and it's seeping out from within the rocks. It's not an issue for the filtration, but obviously it doesn't have as good luck, and it also stops the mister from going properly. So it used to have a waterfall and mist and everything like that. I could probably clip a video in at some point, and it's not doing that anymore. So that's one thing. Another thing is I'm down to used to have 3 lights here, and we're down to 1, and then we've got this light, and then this light is almost completely covered with this plant. Now, on a whole, I don't dislike this plant. It does grow very quickly, and it's like, let me see if I can zoom out a bit, it's massively taken over this area. But I'm really tempted to get rid of this whole rig, which would mean I'd have to like cut a lot of the plant back, but get rid of this whole wood bit here, put a nice new light on that stands above it, you know, like rather than being attached to this, just like flat across. And then also what I'm thinking is get rid of this gravel, because it's definitely seen its day, that gravel. Put a nice new bed of sand in, because I do love my sand, maybe with like a little bit of like mixed gravel in there as well, something like really natural looking, like not this style. I really don't like this style. I wish I'd changed it a long time ago. Keep all the rock and everything. We usually do have this a little bit higher, we usually have it about there, but I was thinking about maybe losing this ridge to being underwater, because the waterfall doesn't function very well anymore. Lose this ridge to be underwater, so we're talking about like water going up to maybe this level, like maybe just about with the waterfall, and then move my waterfall to up here, so it's like splashing over like this rock here, so it's like trickling over there, so maybe like cascade that way and have a lot more. And then maybe obviously I'd have to get rid of the plants off of here, which I can move elsewhere, and then instead of having these plants, I can just have some fully aquatic plants instead. And then my other thing that I was thinking of doing is the possibility of maybe making a bit of a rock divide around here, just sort of like scooping to the front with the same rocks as this. I know these are like really well weathered with moss, but I could transport some of that moss and maybe like move it around a little bit, but make like it coming out so that I could possibly look at having some other fish in as well, because I absolutely love Derek, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't get rid of Derek ever, but I'm thinking like, do you know, so I could like have something else just here that he can't get to and eat. My other option obviously would be to just repair the waterfall, empty it, repair the waterfall, maybe give it a little bit of a trim and a spruce up, and then top the water up, and keep it like that. It's been like this for such a long time that it's I want to get it changed, but some people maybe would think maybe just get it, revamp it a little bit. But no, I think full change the gravel to sand, a little bit of a mix, top it up more, get rid of that, have a nice underwater aquatic sort of plant display there. I'd want to keep some of this, but maybe change it up a bit so there's just more diverse, because it did start off a lot of different plants, and this plant has obviously outcompeted everything. So I think maybe get that changed a little bit, and then like I say, definitely new light array. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then a new neighbour for Derek and Dwayne. That's what I'm thinking, but let me know in the comments what you think, and then if you follow along, I'll hopefully update you with what we decide to do. See you later.